One. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first podcast of NMLRgaming and Control Deleter. And today we'll be playing a variety of games. Say hi, Matthew.
Hi.
That's Matthew. We'll be playing a variety of games. Matthew will be playing Peggle, and right now I'm playing Conflict Desert Storm 2. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast. So we have a number or a list of topics we'd like to bring up. Matthew,
Huh?
are you gonna say words?
Like what?
I don't know. Say something. I'm giving up on you.
I'm Matthew.
Nice. I like it.
Me too. Oh my god.
Okay, I guess the first thing we have on our list is our channel stuff. So like what our channel is about, and different things that like updates that might not be like we won't really see in other videos. Or might say in other videos, I meant to say. So, Matthew, is there anything you'd like to say? Because I kind of have a list, I guess.
Well, I'm planning on uploading videos more often now because I've gotten everything under control. I figured out how to edit and shit, so I found a game that I can play more often, which is Fallout.
Peggle?
So. No, Fallout. Yes, this is
game too.
I will be known for Peggle.
He's the Peggle master. Alright, anything else, or is that it?
That's basically it.
Alright, well, you heard it here folks. You heard it here first, folks. That's what I meant to say. Control Deleter will be uploading soon. Oh, and the links to the other channels will be annotated at the start of the video.
Yeah.
Just so I can, if you want to see Matthew's point of view and what he's playing, then you can go there. If you want to see my point of view and see what I'm playing, then you continue watching, or vice versa. So, however that works. So one thing, oh crap. One thing I'd like to say about my channel is, we've added a lot of people, like, a lot, probably like, well, not a lot, but like, we started off with 4, now we have like 3 more people joining, so we have a few count of people. It's more of like a activity rather than a channel now. The games we're playing, such as series, I know Halo's behind, Palm Gets Wi-Fi is finished, so if there's any series, they're gonna be finished. We're not just gonna be like, I'm done with the series. Like, they're gonna be finished. We might do some more series because of the people who joined. We have Luke and George, but they will most likely be doing Twitch, and I'll put a link or an annotation to their Twitch channel. And we'll be uploading saying when Twitch is happening and stuff, so stay tuned. And I think people get an email if you're subscribed, so subscribe. We've had issues with recording and Wi-Fi and uploading. Not really uploading, just Wi-Fi, mostly Nigel's part because he has crappy internet for some reason. So, however that works. Mostly Nigel will come over to my house to upload. That's normally what he does. So, I don't know when he's gonna fix it, when he's gonna get new internet or whatever, but yeah, eventually he will. I have to turn down these volume settings because they're really loud. Alright, and I think that's it for my channel.
Oh, cool.
Oh, one thing we have to talk about is the podcast channel name. Because right now it's just called Podcast Number 1. So, if you want to give a suggestion, then put it down in the comments. Or if you want to give a multiple suggestions, then whatever. Like if one person just gives it, most likely we'll go with their suggested name. But if let's say 2 people do it, then we're gonna have to be judging. So sorry if it doesn't get picked, even though
We still love you.
yeah, we love you. Or
At least I do.
Matthew loves you. I don't
Call
know
me
you that
anytime,
well.
baby.
This number is 911. I can't turn on this alarm. How's Pagel going?
That's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
I've been shaking a bit because I got some pretty cool shit. I think.
Oh.
I don't know. It's like the second time I played it, so.
That made sense. I can see where logic came into that. Okay, so next thing we have on our list is our thoughts on games from 2014. So like our favorite game of 2014, or our thoughts on different games. So this is all our opinion. Like we didn't like steal this from somebody else, or like from a website or something like a review. This is just what we think as the regular gamer. So Matthew, would you like to start off first?
Okay.
Facebook
Well,
just went on.
so far, my favorite game of 2014 is Shadow of Mordor. It has a well-balanced story, all in all. Great controls, just all around fun, and from what I can tell, it has great replayability because basically every single time it's different. Like the army you're facing is different. So like, let's say one time you're fighting this guy who's like 6 feet tall and a thing of armor, and his only weakness is like combat finishers. The next time you go around, and that's like a war chief. The next time you go around, a war chief might be a guy who you can kill him with one arrow to the face. Like it's really like diverse in that area. They all look different, and like eventually throughout the game you get to like make your own army by like branding different orcs and shit. And that's when it gets really interesting, because eventually you can just like brand all of the different chiefs and war chiefs, or captains and war chiefs, and kill them all off at once, and then look at your map and just watch them all die off. Just like fall down, and it's like they're like, oh, what happened? And then they just fucking fall down dead. It's like, yeah, that's my opinion. I was gonna say, like, if Shadow of Mordor had come out like in a few months, I probably would have said Destiny. But Shadow of Mordor beats Destiny just for the pure fact that Destiny is like, it seems unfinished in many ways, and it just it takes a lot. It's a lot harder to get into Destiny than it is Shadow of Mordor, because like Destiny you have to grind a lot. Sometimes you don't get what you want. Like I did the worst in a multiplayer match, and I got an exotic weapon, and I felt so bad that I went and apologized to like the person who did the best, because I just didn't think it was right. So.
Oh, by the way, don't like hate on our opinions. Like you have your own opinion as well, and you can share it in the comments if you think ours is wrong, which wouldn't really be gamer-like, I guess. So yeah, share your opinion. We'd love to hear it. Oh crap.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so that was Matthew's Shadow of Mordor review 2014. So I don't know. I haven't really gotten any 2014 games that came out lately. But seeing that I'm a huge Halo player, I'd like the number one game I'd go with would be Halo 2 Anniversary, but that hasn't come out. That hasn't come out yet, so I don't really know, and I haven't really played any of the other games or seen them really. But if Halo 2 Anniversary was out, that'd probably be my number one, mostly because I'm a Halo fan, and like all the friggin' cinematics are redone by like Blur Studios, which like look amazing and realistic. Like they are really, really nice. So I'm like super excited and pumped to see that. But one thing I don't like is it's only out for the Xbox One, which makes sense because maybe only the Xbox One can handle the graphics. but it'd be awesome to see it on the Xbox 360 because I poor don't got that Xbox One cash to spend right now.
Yeah,
So,
can I cut in for a second?
yeah.
Yeah, when they were doing I was watching an interview like for 343, and they're saying the reason it's on the Xbox One is because they wouldn't be able to redo it because Halo 4 that was pushing the limits for the 360. So like if they couldn't make it any better because like, the 360 just couldn't handle it, like from what I heard. So like I think that's why it's not on the like Xbox 360.
360.
Yeah, like if they're going to bring it in any fashion, it'll probably just be like a slightly downgraded version of Halo 2 Anniversary. But another reason I think they don't want they're being like weary of bringing it to the 360 is because in a few years the 360 like the servers are going to be down, and I think they want the Master Chief Collection, like the servers to be up for a while. So like they're basically trying to get it all into the Xbox One and next gen, so like people will have something to play on instead of like buying it and then like a year the server's going down or something like that.
Well, it's kind of shitty for like Xbox 360 gamers who, gamers keeping in mind all genders, not just guys, but
Yeah.
like, that who like can't afford it at the time or really just have no interest in getting it because they're happy with their 360 or even PS. So like it kind of sucks for that the servers are going down. Like I won't be able to play like multiplayer Battlefield 3 anymore with like my Xbox 360 friends, which sucks a lot. But I guess they gotta do what they gotta do.
Yeah. Well, like if you think about it, like 8 years, that's good. Like, like most phones don't last past like 4 years. Like most computers don't last past like 4 years. Like for a console that is like had such a rough beginning because like discs were melting inside of it when you kept
Which
it
one, the
on.
PS or the Xbox?
The Xbox.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like when it first came
Like
out.
I got laser burn on my
Yeah,
Halo 4.
with so many problems, but it worked fine for me. Like mine never had a problem. Just like everyone, I got the red ring of death once, and I just like did a bunch of weird stuff with the wiring, and I fixed it. But yeah, it was something that like it would melt discs at the beginning. It's had a good run. It's lasted for 8 years without like mine. I know is like one of like the second one that actually came out, and it still runs perfectly. So like yeah, it's had a good run.
Yeah, like mine is, I think I got mine like 4 years ago, and I think it's only frozen maybe twice, and that's because I've like overloaded it with like crap. Like I played Halo 4, then like downloaded a bunch of crap and went into the guide at the same time or something, and it just kind of like, it was just like, I'm done, and just died. So, but going back to the top of the Halo 2 anniversary, oh, there's something I want to say about it, but I forgot. Oh, they're coming out with not just Halo 2 anniversary, but everything almost remastered. So they have the Halo 1 anniversary, the Halo 2 anniversary in it, then they have Halo 3 and 4, and everything's at like 1080p, which is like as high as you can get it. Basically, it's HD. So that's like as high as you can get it, and it's like beautiful looking and like sparkly and shit. So it's just it's gonna look amazing and feel amazing to play. Like the thing with playing, like the thing that got me into video games is ragdoll. Like I loved it when like I shot somebody and they're like just flailed, like ragdolled everywhere. Which sounds bad, but like that's the kind of kid I was, where like I wanted to see that. So and like when I saw that in Halo, I just like lost it, and that was my favorite game. I played that over and over again until that disc was like wrecked. So like it's hard for a Halo lover out there in the world. Anything else you want to bring up, Matthew?
Only that I can't really feel your pain because I own an Xbox One. So
Shut your mouth hole.
Yeah, I was one of the few people who actually thought it was a good idea to get an Xbox One.
Well, like I think it's a good idea. It's just like I don't have the money. Like
Yeah, I guess.
I waste all my money on 360 or PC game. Like right now, it's been PC games, seeing that like we got the channel up. So it's easier to record it on my PC than it is to get like a capture card and all that crap and get that ready. So I'd rather just record it on my PC than I would getting a brand new like Xbox One and capture card and everything. Which obviously you don't need an Xbox One to use a capture card. You can use a 360, but I hear capture cards are like pretty expensive, and I'm not
Yeah,
ready
the
to
best
use
one
money.
is like the Elgato, and that's like $200.
Yeah, isn't that like a PVR though?
No, that's a game capture card.
Oh,
I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
not too sure. I went to like not GameStop, like Future Shop once, and I was like, yeah, I need like a game card or whatever it's called, a
Game capture card.
capture card. Yeah, and he's like, oh, those are pretty expensive, little man, and I'm like, well, I'm a pretty
I'm
expensive
not
little man.
little.
Yeah. Then I pulled up my sleeves, punched him in the neck, and walked out like a man, like a sir. It was a good day. So. Oh, one thing I'd like to say about this game, I also liked it in my childhood because there was ragdoll in it. As you can see, the C4 implanting on this terrorist right now, that he is ragdolled. He has blood going everywhere. He's disappearing at the current moment. And I planted a claymore again. Alright. So next thing on the list is we have just games. So like, is there anything else you want to add to Destiny? Like topics about Destiny you want to add?
Basically, if you're expecting, like, when you read Destiny, it's like it's categorized as an.
You say read?
Like, okay, when you look into Destiny and you like read like the description, a lot of places have it described as an MMO. I wouldn't categorize it as an MMO because that like massively multiplayer online. You can't have more than 6 people in a game at once. So, I sort of, yeah, it's not really that massive. So like, it's more like Borderlands style. Like the multiplayer, like the gameplay feels nothing like Borderlands, like in my opinion, because like, the way you jump and stuff, the way the controls are, just the way the aiming is, it feels a lot like Call of Duty. Basically Call of Duty mixed with Halo, because that is Halo melee, Call of Duty gun, like gun stuff, like the way the guns feel and the way the guns aim, they feel like Call of Duty, which I actually like. And like the Halo melee, like so basically RB is the melee and shit. So, yeah, it's if you're expecting like the big MMORPG that they were promising when they first announced it, like you're not gonna get that because it's more of like it's more of a like grindy game. Like you just have to like sit there for an hour hoping you're lucky and you get some sort of a good weapon instead of sitting there for like I did for 3 hours trying to get one freaking like mysterious coin or whatever the fuck it's called, and ending up getting like 5,000 freaking stupid helmets and maxing out the amount of money you can get and having to go and buy a million other shit. So yeah, I basically stopped playing that. I only go on the weekends so I can like see what the exotic guy has to offer, Zer or whatever the fuck his name is. But other than that, yeah, it gets, there's no replay value.
I know we're a little bouncing around here, but I'd like to go back to the channel topic. For something else I forgot. What's it called? Frank. See, I forgot again. Okay, continue and I'll remember it. I keep on dying. Balls.
What do I continue on? What I was just talking about?
Well, you do shout out Mordor now if you want.
Okay. I already sort of talked about Shadow. Okay,
Like
so.
anything else?
if you get Shadow Mortar, get the season pass, because it like there's a lot of stuff in Shadow Mortar, but I find his outfit is sort of like, it's okay, but it's sort of bland compared to the one you get from the season pass and shit. And yeah, I don't know. I'm getting the season pass as soon as I can. As soon as I have enough like income to afford it, then I'm getting it. But yeah, it's really fun. Just get it. Do you remember what you were talking about?
No, I've just been busy trying to save my guy's ass because everybody's dead and I'm running around with like a pistol, even though I was like machine gun.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, I know. I try.
Oh.
Alright, so next, I talked about Halo 5 and Anniversary. Oh, there's something you were talking about, Watch Dogs.
Oh!
With the PS and the...
Yeah.
Everything like that.
It's about how, like, certain games will give different consoles privileges. Like how Watch Dogs and Destiny did it with PlayStation. Like, it's like, okay, so with PlayStation, you're gonna get all this, like, DLC that you can't get on Xbox. Like, so like, for Destiny, it was like, okay, so you get, like, 100 different things that you can't get on Xbox. And, like, they're sort of like, okay, so they're trying to, like, draw in people to buy a PlayStation 4 to, like, play Destiny. And, like, at first I'm like, oh, that seems cool. And I started realizing it really does not matter, because the reason you would want that kind of shit is to to look at other people who don't have it and be like, look what I have, you don't have that. But if it's PlayStation exclusive, then everybody on PlayStation is gonna have it. You'd have to gloat to an Xbox
You say
person.
exclusive?
Exclusive, whatever, fuck off. But you have to gloat to somebody who doesn't have it in order to feel special. And since everybody's gonna have it, you can't really, like, feel special unless you're gloating to an Xbox person. Since you can't do that, since you're on PlayStation, it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't know. That's why, like, it just doesn't feel like tempting enough for me to buy a PlayStation so I can play Destiny and get all that shit when everybody else is gonna have it around me.
I didn't know Destiny was on the PC. I mean PS.
You didn't?
No, I had no clue. I told you, I haven't been following 2014. I've just been, like, working on academics and friggin' channel stuff. If you look at the channel videos, I've uploaded the majority of the channel videos there. Like, just recently, Michael's been uploading Star Wars, and that's because I told him to, because he was falling behind.
Like, if you, like, most of the people around the world, if you ask them, like, they're like, oh, well, what consoles is Destiny on? They'll be like, PlayStation 4. And a lot of people don't think it's on the Xbox One, because, like, they did no advertising for it on the Xbox One. When they first announced it, it basically seemed like it was going to be only on the PlayStation. And then, also in, like, in the UK, it was illegal for Microsoft to advertise Destiny. Like, they came out with that,
I'm glad
like,
you know this stuff, because I don't.
they on Twitter, they posted this picture of, like, a perfume, or not a perfume, like a cologne or something, called Destiny. And when you clicked on the link, it would bring you to a site that said, listen, this isn't an actual perfume. It's just illegal for us to advertise Destiny, but we just wanted to say it's a really cool game that you should check out, and, like, all that kind of stuff. And, like, they basically had to, like hide an advertisement in order to advertise a game that they thought was cool. So I think that's kind of, like, crappy, but, you know, it's the way life works. I don't know.
I don't even know. Alright, so to mix in with that, there's, like, console wars, which is a huge thing. Like, huge.
Like with the 1080p, like, 60 frames per second thing, I don't care. As long as the game looks pretty, it's okay with me. Like, the game doesn't have to look pretty. As long as it feels good and plays good, that's, like, all I really need. Like, the only reason I would buy a console is because of the exclusive games, not the exclusive content. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, the exclusive DLCs, I don't care about that shit. Yeah. Like, I get Xbox because, yeah, like, PlayStation, I find they have better, like, open world action games and shit like that. and Xbox has better first-person shooters. Like Xbox, you get all the DLCs for Call of Duty a month early. You get Halo, all that shit, and like also like for Xbox, you get like most DLCs a month early. I don't know if it's like that anymore, but I know on the 360, from what I heard, it was just because it was easier to like make it on the 360 first than it was on the PlayStation because it was like more complicated on the PlayStation. So like he got everything like first, and like a few months later it would come on the Xbox. So I got the PlayStation. So yeah, that's why I buy the Xbox, just because everything seems like it's easier and it's like I'm a stupid person, so I need things to be simple for me, and that's just this like simple.
As simple as it gets.
Mhm.
Another thing, like what you're saying with the DLC stuff and everything like that. There's like the exclusive games. What I mean, like you may not think there's a lot, but like there's a lot for both consoles. So like
Yeah.
for Xbox, there's like Halo, and that's about it because I only follow Halo. And and then for like the PC or PS, there's like what's it called?
God of War,
Uncharted, God of
Uncharted,
War, everything like that. So like
Killzone.
Little Big Planet, that's another big one.
Mhm.
So yeah, Killzone. What else? There's a lot for Xbox too. I just can't really think of them at the moment.
Yeah.
It's
There's
just
like
like each one
Dead
has their
Rising.
pros and each one's have each one has their pros and each one's have their like cons, right? Like
Pros.
you're not
You
like
mean pros?
yeah, same thing. I think I don't know. I don't know why I say pros, but
Both of them can lie down, and both of them are convicts. So you know.
well, like now we've only been talking about the Xbox and PC, or PS, because PC apparently it's the master race, which I have something completely against. For some reason, don't hate, but like I just have something completely against it because like
Oh wait.
like the whole master race thing.
Yeah. First of all, you have to be straight. Like both of us, we love PCs. Like we think they're great. It's just we don't think they're like superior. Like I think whichever one you have fun on, it's good. Like I can't play with a keyboard and mouse usually. Like I can usually only play with a controller. Again, I'm stupid. So like a lot of the games that I have, I usually don't get a game unless it has controller compatibility, or it's extremely easy to play with a keyboard and mouse. So like it's not that like we're saying like, oh, it's not better or anything. It's just
We're console gamers. We're not used to the keyboard and mouse. I'm used to like sitting down in my nice comfy rocking chair, like putting my feet up and like being as far away as the TV as I can get. And then with PC, I have to get like right up and close. Like I get friggin' PC hands or whatever they're called, where your fingers cramp up because of my friggin' keyboard. Like, and with PC, I found another thing is you have to have either a good PC or a not too bad PC in order to play game. Like if you're a gamer.
yeah.
But if you're just using it for Microsoft Office, you can really just kind of use it like whenever, whatever computer.
That's
But, like,
another.
a gaming computer, like you need like 16 gigabytes of RAM, like quad core processor, like the friggin' best video card out there. If you want to play a game legitimately on like high graphics, that's what you want. Like that's what you're gonna get. For the consoles, it's automatically set for it.
Yeah.
So like my PC is kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Really
So is
shitty
mine.
because I don't have graphics card, like a good graphics card. So what I find is I have to go in, turn down all the settings. Unless it's like an older game, I have to like turn down all the settings, resolution down a little bit, like all the cool features I get, like shattering and like world reflection, everything like that. I don't get because my computer's shit. But for my Xbox, I don't have to worry about any of that. I can jump on and just play to my desire, I guess, because I like. Not saying that graphics is the #1 thing. Of course, gameplay is in play, but like, I like the look of games.
Yeah.
Like with the Halo 2 anniversary, Blur Studios, I think it's what it's called. I'm not too sure. They're doing all the cinematics, so they're gonna look like top-notch beautiful. Like from pictures I've seen, they are like friggin' amazing. So that's like, pretty cool to me. But that's like on the Xbox, right? So, Matthew, is there anything else you want to say before we have a break?
No, I don't think so. Can't really think of that much.
We're gonna have a little break, and then we'll be back. Well, for you, it'll be like split second.
Yeah.
So, see you soon.
Boom.
And hold that in for an hour. 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. Even though this is like 2 seconds ago, you were watching it.
For us, it's like an hour.
Yeah. So right now me and Matthew are playing No More Room in Hell. It's a free game on Steam. Check it out if you're interested in like the video. So
Holy
recommendations, it's Bed Zombies. Matthew, where are you?
How do I spawn in?
Oh wait, are you dead right now? Like
I'm flying around.
Oh, okay, 1 second. Close your eyes, kids. It's gonna get nasty. Alright, so I killed myself so you could spawn in, so just give it a second.
Oh.
Okay, so next up on stuff. Oh, it's changing level. Alright, next up on the Stuff About podcast. During that little break, we came up with another one about Assassin's Creed 3. Or Assassin's Creed. Okay, I typed in Assassin's Creed 3 games, and I meant to put a comma, so Assassin's Creed 3 games. So the 3 new games that are coming out for Assassin's Creed. And Matthew knows about it, so he's going to talk about it.
Okay, so not many, like, I don't know if everybody knows this, but Unity is only going to be on next, like, current gen, and Rogue is going to be on previous gen. And with Unity, when you buy the season pass, I don't know if it's the same with Rogue, but when you buy the season pass for Unity, you get another Assassin's Creed game that's based in China, which is what like everybody's been wanting since the first Assassin's Creed. And it's more of like a 2D side scroller kind of game, but it's still an Assassin's Creed game technically. And
Wait, before we continue, are you running around right now?
Yeah.
Alright.
How do I pick shit up?
Okay, there. The round, like, it actually started now. So, like,
I can't. Okay, there we go.
Survive, basically. Okay, continue.
Okay, so, yeah, Rogue is based, I think, between the timeline of Assassin's Creed 4 and Assassin's Creed 3. So since Assassin's Creed 4 was based before Assassin's Creed 3, sort of based between there, so I think it's based a bit closer to Assassin's Creed 3 than Assassin's Creed 4. Well, it obviously is because you can see Edward Kenway's son in it.
This is the National Guard.
Ryan, there's a gun over here.
Yeah, pick it up.
I already have one.
Oh, okay. What type of a gun is it?
It's like a pistol.
Oh. Alright. Where are you?
I don't know.
Blowtorch.
I never played this game before, so.
No, I mean, like, can you look around and tell me your surroundings?
I don't know how to aim out. Okay, there we go.
You're gonna hear us being cooperative in this because obviously we're playing together, so now we have to talk together.
What the fuck's that? Is that you?
What? I'm running through like a restaurant. Oh, I hear your gunshot. Stop.
Killed it.
Stop wasting ammo.
Okay. I'll stop wasting ammo.
Oh yeah. It's nice. I don't know why I picked up 22 ammo.
I don't know how to play, by the way.
That's fine. I'm kind of a pro.
Okay, I got it.
If I will myself. I had to play with lag for like a couple months. Anyway, continue your Assassin's Creed stuff.
Well, that's really all I really know. Unity, it's the one I'm more excited for because it's like gonna have co-op campaign and everything. I'm gonna try and find somebody to play with. There's like customization. It's going back to the old like Assassin's Creed. Like now it's like, oh well, they don't have uses for armor now. It's like in the like more recent Assassin's Creed games, there hasn't been armor, but now it's going back to like, okay, you can be heavy, you can be stealthy, that kind of stuff.
Oh,
So
like what's it
like
called?
in like Brotherhood, like how you can
Yeah.
get like armor and stuff. Like it's going back to that,
Right.
which I really like.
Okay, next on the list is I'm gonna talk a little bit about Cards of Humanity because I've recently gotten into liking that game. It isn't really a game where it's like you download it and play it and it's like a first person shooter or third person free roam sort of game. It's like you
It's a
have
card game.
yeah, it's a card game. So you can play it with the browser, like it's an in-game like or a browser game. Or you can do you can I think you can buy
Yeah,
a set
yeah.
and with all the different cards, or you can just make your own, which is like the cheapest way probably. That's what like most of my friends do. Like at school, we have during lunch we just kind of like sit around a table and play Cards of Humanity because or Cards Against Humanity because it's like
Regain control
the best thing.
of the situation,
Uh,
survivors. Zone
so
B
basically, what it
will run.
is
Over.
there is you can have up to as many people as you want. Like this is from what I've seen playing it. I don't know the like official rules if there are any, but you can play up to as many people as you want from what I can see. You can do what you can. So basically, you're sitting there. Everybody has cards. You're allowed to show other people your cards, so it's not like poker where you have to conceal it. Uh, you're allowed to show other people your cards. It's just like it's more funnier, I guess, when you don't show people your cards and they're like, "Oh, who put in that one? That's funny." So, uh, I'd rather not show people my cards.
Well,
So each person sets a or has at least I think it's at least 5 cards, and they're handed out. And then there's different categories. So
oh fucking god! Jesus
there's
fucking Christ.
what is
Okay,
it?
note to self: do not hit gasoline tanks with axes.
Did you blow up?
Almost. I think I have. Oh, there's no health bar. But yes, I was
Uh,
on fire.
Anyway, oh well. So everyone's given 5 or more cards. You do. There will be different categories such as sexuality, expansion, which is kind of like crazy, uh, random, Canadian. Like, I don't know if this is what my friends came up with when they were playing it or like actual stuff, but that's how we play it. So you pick from one of those. The person who reads the card picks one of those. They'll pick up the card and they'll read it out loud to everybody. And then from your 5 cards, you get to pick you'll pick one that matches up with it. So like my dog died too, and then like everyone has to pick a card that would make sense or be funny. So like one person could be my dog died to a cat, my dog died to Chinese food, my dog died to Ebola, like different things like that. So like
Ebola's not funny, Ryan.
it is some people like Canadians.
How do
where
you
it's not
reload?
really affected? R if you have ammo. If you hold R, you can see how much ammo you have in your magazine.
I'm
Or
using a
chamber.
controller.
Oh yeah, then I have no clue. Try X.
Oh, it's RB.
You're welcome.
Zone C is being overrun. Over.
So that will happen, and then after everyone puts in their cards, you do the person who read that card, like out loud to everybody, will take all the cards and read them out loud with the sentence. So my dog died to Ebola, and they'll read that out. And then after they read out every one of them, the guy who was reading the cards will pick the best one he thinks is. So like let's say Chinese food one, then he'd be like, all right, my dog died to Chinese food. I like that one. Whoever got that one wins. The person who won will get the card that asks a question on it. So my dog died to question mark. they'll get that card, and then that counts as 1 point. So if you want a better example, I'll probably put a link in the description for, or an annotation for the actual thing, like the website that you can go to and play it, so you guys can check it out. It's more fun to play with friends who have a sense of humor. So anyway, it's a recommendation. It's not like a product placement or whatever. It's just I recently got into this game and I wanted to talk about it. It's nothing like brand new or anything, like, so and I don't really have anything else to talk about. Do you?
Not really.
Alright, we'll play for a little bit longer and see if we come up with anything.
Where are you?
I'm near a pharmacy.
Oh Jesus, I'm in like a sewer system.
Oh, you're downstairs. I can get there.
Oh, there's a hole in the ceiling. What the fuck?
Wait, there's like 3 holes.
I don't like this thing where it's like having to like secure the zones. Is there any other game modes?
There is, but I'm just too lazy to change it. Like, I don't have control over it. It just changes by itself. Well, really, it's just to, like, this is just to go around so we can talk and, like, play easily.
Yeah, can we kill each other?
I'm not too sure. I think so. No, I think it's only if I'm infected, or if you're infected, then I can kill you, or you can kill me.
Huh.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get to the basement. I heard that. Oh, you were like really hurt. Okay then. Come on, I think there's a blowtorch down here.
Oh, I have a blowtorch.
Oh, okay. Follow me. See
Wait, it's called a
blowtorch.
cutting torch.
Alright, let's go. Is it blue?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. You're really hurt, by the way. Here.
Man, I don't get hurt.
I don't have a health kit, actually.
Your guy runs like he shit his pants.
So do you. Okay, look at that lock right there, that padlock, and use the cutter on it. I'll defend you to the best of my abilities. You're welcome. Oh crap. Alright, no, Matthew, you just work on that. I got this.
How do I?
Try right click. Like hold it.
Oh,
Is it working?
I think so.
Is there a little bar going across?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working. No, we haven't. Quickly! Oh, that's gas. Ah, shit. Well, that was the end of the round. You want to end it here, or
Ooh.
you can talk about Call of Dude's Advanced War Gay for a little bit?
Yeah. So the new Call of Duty seems pretty cool. I was not a big fan of Call of Duty. Black Ops 2 or Ghosts. Actually, I basically hated both of them, but this one seems pretty cool. Or like, seems like it's a bit like Titanfall in some ways, and like by the double jumping and the maneuverability and shit like that, and the thing like where you can drop in like a mech and shit. And also, this is the first time a Call of Duty game as actually I've been a little bit intrigued by the story. Like more so than the multiplayer, so. There we go.
Did you get that blowtorch again? Holy crap.
I got 2 rounds left!
Oh,
Nice.
I died.
How?
I stepped on an electric fence.
Oh, good fucking job.
Thanks, I try. that's basically all we have to talk about.
Yeah.
So this podcast one is over. So if you know you liked it, you want to keep the podcast going, we'll have new information every week, obviously,
Yeah.
and
Leave a like, subscribe,
you know,
all that
give
shiz.
helps.
Favorite it, share it to all your family members.
Your
Share it-
grandma,
Yeah,
she'll
share.
like this.
Yeah, this will be her favorite. He'll put this on her favorites
Yeah.
tab and watch it every
Like
night
it.
when she goes to sleep.
Put to watch later and watch it
Yeah.
later. So you know, do
Ooh,
all that
shotgun.
fancy stuff, and we need a name for our podcast because right now it's just gonna be podcast number 1, 2, 3, so on.
I got 2
So
rounds.
it'd be cool if you guys come up with a name. Put it in the comments of either Matthew or my video. Both will be linked in each other's videos. So Matthew's channel will be linked in my videos, and my channel will be linked in his videos. I'm sure. And any further questions, you can ask in the comments, and we'll do our best to answer. So, and put your opinion for those games we were talking about earlier, where we put our own opinion. So every little bit helps. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.
Peace. Oh, 2 in 1.
Twice the fun.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm going to bed.
Okay.